Hillary? This is it.
Is it your position that there is down for an answering the question. Where is the number person? We can be talking as we go.
One particular NGO that's like AJAABU Forest Trust. Yes, several of them are depending on the value. Now, of course, what we planned from the first last week is you may be able to tell how we go down with it.
Please be careful because this road is unstable. As we get to the turn, we have to pass on that. Well, it's slippery. It's not.
Drop and go up depending on whether we receive rainfall or not. But like last night didn't rain.
This is how it looks like.
So at the top.
Just a big cave.
It's very dangerous. You can now see most of the soil is down here.
I think now we can look
In terms of the wall.
Yeah, that wall.
Yes.
That wall. So this is no, I'm asking. Has that happened?
Mudslide exacerbated by another mudslide.
Sensitizing all of us.
Yeah, no, Honorable Lachi also came. Yeah. Yeah.
The elevation is quite high.
We knew we need you to.
Why?
You go out that way, it is unstable, but if you come this way, it is okay.
You suggest down this way.
Yeah.
Along the side this way to the track.
We can use.
Water. You can see them there, the water.
But the rest,
You can show him the mud line on the trees.
Unaona kama sijui kazi yangu.
kwa nini hawakuenda na
It's not a dam, it's a collection. It's not actually meant to be a dam. It's the railway is here with an embankment, and so water.
How is it here? Just imagine. Thank you. You are right. It's good that we are area we are talking about. As you can see, we are here with the community here in Kijabe, RVA, and the Kijabe Hospital, and the entire mission community here. Because of the ongoing rains, we have had issues here related to mudslides, landslides, and the general destruction of property and the blocking of infrastructure. And therefore, we have come this afternoon just to assess the situation here as a way of offering members of the public preventive security measures. As you are aware, last week we had a very unfortunate incident not far away from here. And even as we speak, a majority of our people lost their loved ones downstream as a result of the burst of the water drainage system that happened here last week. Most of those people are still have not found their missing persons and relatives. Others have found them, and we've just lost too many people. And we really want to condole with the families. And tomorrow, for those who are affected, we will be able to have a general mass service to remember the souls of our departed countrymen and women and our children who perished in this most painful manner as a result of this crisis that is happening in most parts of our country at the moment. And the government will take the responsibility of meeting the funeral expenses of all the families who have already retrieved and received their loved ones. We will support the families so that we share with them the pain. Of course, as we are aware, we cannot replace, and no action can replace the souls of our country, men and women and our children whom we have lost. But as a sign of solidarity with the community downstream which was affected, the government will shoulder the responsibility of the funeral expenses for the families, and government will be represented at very high levels during the mass service tomorrow. We have directed the evacuation of all families whose residences fall within the projected pathway of any floods that could emanate if the drainage systems and the culverts and the channels we've just inspected were to burst. We pray that they don't burst. And because there has not been rain for the last 2 days here, the water levels have slightly subsided, but the risk is real. And any further drop of rain would present a challenge to the infrastructure here. And therefore, we have directed evacuation of all the families downstream, as advised by our experts. Already 86 families, I'm informed, have already been relocated. But there are also families who are within the flood path who are still lingering in that area. And we have directed that they must be moved mandatorily. They must move. It is not an option, it's mandatory. And we are giving them this afternoon. If they don't move by 6 p.m., we are going to start moving them downstream by force and take them to safe places, because it will be unimaginable if we were to have an incident similar to what we had here again. Therefore, I am directing the county security team of Kiambu and the county security team of Nakuru to work closely. And directly here on the ground, I am directing the 2 sub-county commissioners, the deputy county commissioner for Lari and the security team here, the deputy county commissioner for Naivasha, to actually be on the site throughout 24 hours with the Lari DCC on the site here where we are, and the Naivasha DCC downstream to manage the evacuation process. We don't expect any single person on the flood pathway by sunrise tomorrow, or actually by sunset today. So we'll be checking from 6 p.m. today. Anybody found along that path will be removed, evacuated to safety, provided with temporary shelter. We'll also provide them with essentials of life until the experts advise us that it is safe for the community downstream to resume the places of habitual residence. I want to thank. Tumesema ya kwamba hali ambayo tuko nayo hapa si hali nzuri. Kwa hivyo tangu jana tulikuwa tumearifu wananchi ya kwamba maji haya ambayo yako katika sehemu hii yameleta uharibifu wa miundo msingi wa sehemu hii, na kuna hatari ya jamii ya hapa na wale wako katika maeneo ya chini kuwa na kisa cha kusombwa na maji, kwa sababu ile miundo msingi ambayo iko hapa ni kama imelegea, na mvua ikirudi kuna uwezekano ya hiyo miundo msingi kupasuka na kuleta maafa. Kwa hivyo tumewashauri wananchi wahamie sehemu zilizo salama, na tuko na sehemu ambazo wale ambao wanahitaji msaada watapelekwa na watapewa chakula mpaka wakati ule tutaambiwa ya kwamba mahali hapa ni salama kwa umma. Vilevile nimesema ifikapo saa 12 leo jioni, jamii zote ambazo zinahusika sana sana katika sehemu za chini, katika kijiji cha Ruiro, sehemu hii ya Mai Mahiu, Naivasha sub-county, hapo ndio tunatarajia kuhamisha zaidi ya familia 200 ambazo tuna tathmini ya kwamba wanaweza kuwa katika njia ya mkondo wa maji kama hiyo miundo msingi itapasuka. Hivi sasa familia 86 wamehama kwa hiari. Waliobaki lazima wahame katika saa 2-3 zijazo, na kama hawatahama ifikapo leo jioni, serikali itawahamisha kwa lazima ili wapeleke katika sehemu ambazo zitakuwa salama. Tunaendelea kuombea wenzetu ambao walipoteza jamaa wao katika mkasa ambao ulitokea katika sehemu hii wiki jana, na serikali itagharamia kama njia ya kusimama na hizo familia, itasaidia katika kugharamia mambo ya mazishi ili wapumzishe wapendwa wao, na wale ambao bado wapendwa wao hawajapatikana, maafisa wetu wakiongozwa na jeshi letu la ulinzi na vilevile vijana wa kitaifa wa National Youth Service wanaendelea kutafutana na watu ambao labda tunafikiri bado labda walihusika katika huu mkasa na hawajapatikana. I wish you well and I wish you a good afternoon. On behalf of government that the bridge will be built, we have government has allocated funds for emergency response, and therefore I will be conveying this message to my counterpart, the minister responsible for infrastructure, roads and transport, so that we restore that bridge immediately. Also, as Mheshimiwa has said, the families from around here who have been sheltered, we are also going to provide food and non-food items, and Mheshimiwa, that should be delivered tomorrow first thing in the morning. We'll get in touch. We have enough supplies to make sure that all those who are affected are taken care of. Asanteni sana.